Hello and welcome, and today I'm in Konskie, which is in south-central Poland, approximately 25 kilometers to the northwest of Kielce. And what I want to do is to show you this monument here, and this very much sums up the problems that existed in this country due to the occupation of both the Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union. And this, okay, it's a religious thing. You've got, I think that's meant to be Mary up there, and on it says, Mother, don't abandon us. And so on one side here you've got 1939 to 1945, so Nazi occupation. Now, as far as this town was concerned, I'm just going to use this as an example, but you see the road that's down there, you see the church beyond that. This road, this was part of the ghetto here, so some 9,000 people were put in the ghetto here. Admittedly, many of the people in the ghetto were from other places, but Jews did make up roughly 50% of the population at the outbreak of war, and so very few of them survived. Very, very few. So you've lost 50% of the population of the town. Indeed, you might see that church down there, and in front of that church, that is where Leni Riefenstahl witnessed, although she claimed she didn't, witnessed the killing of a group of Jewish people, 19 Jewish people, and three more later died of their wounds. So it's 22 Jewish people who were killed as early as the 12th of September of 1939. So the war was still going on, the battle for Poland was still going on at that time. So I think that's worth considering. And now, Adolf Hitler started the war with his ally Joseph Stalin, but then he turned on Stalin, and it was Soviet Union occupied just over half of Poland in 1939, and very little of that territory was actually returned to Poland. Some of it was, but not much, in 1945. And so then we have here, so it's 1945 and 1946, so this is the initial phase of the communist occupation. Of course, the occupation didn't end until 1989, so you have this initial phase, but during the Stalinist period, certainly until there's a certain amount of liberalization, I use that with a small L, of course, but large amounts of people who'd been in the opposition either killed or were imprisoned, or even in some cases they were taken off to Siberia or other places. And this symbolizes, I think, to a certain extent, the fate that happened here between these two really evil ideologies and what they actually did. So and this is something I sort of go back to constantly on this channel, and I think it's also worth pointing out, because people just don't learn from history and think, well, what's the point of me doing this? You sort of should learn from history. Other people don't. We've got on the border here today, on the northern border in this case, Russia, which the Russian regime today joins these two ideologies together, the nationalism that comes from the communist period together with nationalism similar to the Völkisch nationalism of Nazi Germany, added with the same Führer principle. And this, I feel, could be the tragedy in the future. Certainly it's a tragedy for those living in Ukraine today. Anyway, good, so there you go. I've done lots of videos from this area. If you're interested and you haven't already done so, then you might want to subscribe. For the moment, all the best from me, Konskie, Poland.